What up, YouTube? It's been a while, but I have gotten more DVDs and video games. I wish I could take my webcam off and show y'all, but I mean right now I'm just gonna have to go through stuff and show y'all what I've gotten for the past couple of months. I'd say probably about a good 3 or 4 months. So here we go. I'm gonna start out with the video games here. Went to a pawn shop and I seen $4 a piece on these things, and only had like a little bit of money on me, so I got him to hold the rest of them because I only had like $20. But we got Mega Man X. Even though this is kind of messed up, but I really don't care. Been playing this when I was younger. Is Pack Attack. And I've had about 4 or 5 copies of this, and I don't know why it's starting to circle around here in my state, but it's awesome to find. But Super Castlevania. And here's another rare one that you can't find anymore is Speed Racer. And then I found Chuck Rock, which that game was the bomb whenever I was younger and still played. And then I found this is the gem that I found. Excuse me. Conker's Bad Fur Day. When I seen this for $4, I about flipped. It was just, I was like, gosh, really? I cannot believe this. Yeah, that game is up in value. That game jumps up and up and up and up. So, and then one day I was driving, just out looking for yard sales, flea markets, blah blah blah. Anyways, I was on my way home with my friends and stopped by. And these people had Sega Genesis. They had a Dreamcast that was broke. Go figure. They had Dreamcast games, but they had it in one of them binders or whatever. And they were all loose. They didn't have their artwork, and they didn't have the manual. So they was like $50 to take it off. I said, I wished I could, but this Dreamcast is broke. I can't, there was no AV cables to it. There was no adapter to it, so I passed on it. But she had a box that had controllers in it. Heck, the Dreamcast, just oddball random stuff, wires and everything. Which I didn't find the Dreamcast wires in there, but I found this, and she said, "Give me $1 for it." So I found Mario Kart 64. Which is a definite steal, downright. And then I went to a little swap meet that we usually have up here, and looking for games, DVDs, stuff, like that. And I noticed that people wasn't selling too much of nothing that morning, so I figured, let me go down here. I mean, it was just a lady, and I looked over and I seen a 64 game. I was like, wow, how much you want for that? She said, give me $2. So I didn't have no money at the time, so I actually had $2 and change, beat it or not, and I felt Tom and Jerry's Fist of Furry. I've never heard of that game, But, you know, I said, you know, what the hey, I'll just go ahead and buy it and see how it is. I haven't even played it yet, but, you know, I will eventually. Then I went to the local flea market, and I have noticed that this game has been going up in value a little bit. And it's just, I don't understand that PS2 games, I don't understand that the stuff goes up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Anyways, I've seen this. He said, give me $2.50 for it. I said, alright. So I gave him $3, and I found Monster Ranger 3, which is made by Timco. So, yeah, this is one to get. And, I mean, I think it's in fair shape to be used. So, I mean, you know, what the hey. Okay, now we're getting to the good stuff. Okay, went to a yard sale. I had gotten off work kind of late, and I figured, you know, I hit some yard sales, and put these here. Let me just hit a few yard sales. So I went riding around, and I seen a yard sale sign up, and it was about, I want to say about 2 o'clock, and they were getting ready to take everything, you know, down and everything, and ran up in there. I said, look, I said, you got any video games or DVDs or, you know, something that you want to get rid of? He said, dude, I got plenty. He said, never mind the dollar signs on the side. He said, I just want to get rid of them, quarter a piece. So $1.75 I got Rambo 3, Rambo Part 2, which is special edition. Yeah, that one. The other one is special. Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. And I felt this one. I said, you know, I've never seen this. He said, well, it's pretty good. La 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 la. So I got Premonition. And I've always liked this movie. So I always have and always will. Poseidon. It's kind of like the newer version of Titanic. You can't beat Grown Ups. And Pursuit of Happiness with Will Smith. Let me put these over here out of the way. I'm into everything. I'm into horror flicks. I'm into movies that... I'm into DVDs. I'm into VHS. I'm into video games, old school video games, anything. I went out of town one day and was looking for yard sales, and there was this yard sale, and this lady was setting up with her baby clothes, and her babies was out on the side. And I said, "You have any old video games or DVDs?" And she said, "Yeah, I got a few DVDs." A couple of DVDs she had, you know, it was old Girly 5 and everything. But I seen this, and she said, "Give me $1." So I got 21 Jump Street. And this one I found at a consignment shop, beat it all. And I love Mad TV. Always have and always will. I mean, I've got The Sopranos. The whole box set of The Sopranos. And I said, how much is that Mad TV box set? She was like, give me $4, honey, and you can have it. So I went on ahead and I bought it. It's Mad TV. The very first season, which I like Mad TV. I always have. I'd rather watch it than Saturday Night Live. But, yeah. Look at this, folks. I mean, I'm stretching it out. There's a lot of good episodes. A lot of good skits in here. So. Okay. This one I bought at Walmart because I was really wanting to watch it. But here recently, A friend of mine bought it, and we went on ahead and we watched it, and I was like, this is good. But it completed my whole set, so. Curse of Chucky. This is probably the best. This should have been the second one out of all of them. The Chucky in this movie was downright spooky. This movie was, I give this movie about an A. I mean, it was really good. I went to pawn shops, and I'm trying to do this in sections, but in this pawn shop I usually go to, they sell DVDs for like $1. I was like, okay, I'll go ahead and we'll do this. And I went through there and I looked, and it was the new Total Recall. Very good movie. Even though this has the Kmart sticker, I got a pawn shop. It was Cabin in the Woods. This movie was totally weird, but, gotta enjoy it. And I'm a sucker for old movies. For old kid movies. And I grew up on this. I mean, I remember when my parents took me to see this at the movies, so, kind of, I got kind of sticking it in. You gotta love it. The little mice and the birds and all that stuff. Yeah. And then I found this for $1. I know what you did last summer, and I still know what you did. And right beside of it, I always know what you did last summer. So thank you, Terry and Greg, for taking it to a pawn shop. And then a friend of mine down the neighborhood here had a yard sale. And I had been looking for this movie for a long time, and I was surprised that pawn shops didn't have it. And stickers still on here. But this movie was awesome, and I still say it's awesome because, I mean, Wahlberg was good in it. He was just awesome. Fear. I mean, he was downright just mean. And then I found this at the pawn shop, which is the Rage Carry 2. I know a lot of people didn't like it, but guess what, folks? I did. And to beat it all, it's still sealed up here at the top. I haven't took it all the way off. Then we got Armageddon, which this thing is getting hard to find. This Armageddon I flipped because it was in very, very good condition. I can see my face in that. And, yeah. $1. This I bought at a shop. And they had a sale going on. So, buy one, get one free. I can't remember what I bought with it, but I'm just going to I'm just going to go ahead and show it. Revenge of the Nerds, the Atomic Wedgie collection. Everybody's got to love the Nerds. I mean, I wasn't a big fan of the third one and the fourth one, but, to have a set, go ahead and grab them, Gosh. I found this one at a pawn shop out of town, more or less. I flipped out of my lid when I found it. I was like, holy crap. I said, I'm going to have to get it. Night of the Demons 2. Now I just like to get 1 and 3 with it. So. And these right here, I'm going to just go ahead and do it together. Went to a yard sale for these. I mean, anything old in Disney, I'm going to get it. But I plan on giving these to my buddy's kids because they love these movies. And I asked the lady, she was like, give me 50 cents a piece for them. So I went on ahead and I did it. And I got The Lion King on VHS. Monsters Inc. And if anybody knows about these VHSs that's collectible, let me know. Then at a consignment shop, I found this for $2. So, anything to do with E.T., it's good. And I had the hardest time trying to find E.T. E.T. anywheres. At a pawn shop, at flea markets, yard sales. I found E.T. at Walmart for $5. And I said, you know, I might as well just go ahead and get this because it won't be scratched, it won't be used. You know, I mean, I got it. I mean, y'all can laugh at me if you want to, but hey, I got it. And here's the story about this one. Whenever I found this one, right beside of it was this one. And I said, I don't care. I'm going to buy them. And this pawn shop, with their DVDs, it's like $3. And I didn't care paying $3 a piece because I know that these are going to go up in value because the unnameable you can't hardly find anymore. It's so out of print. And like this one is out of print. I just like them. Found this at my local pawn shop, which I was a big fan of these movies, and I still am. The Starship Troopers 1 and 2. I'm sorry, folks. And I found these at the same one. Anacondas. Rockies 1, 2, 3, and 4, which Robert Price, I appreciate you taking care of these things. And then I think the best DC movie besides Batman is Green Lantern. I mean, Ryan Reynolds hit it right out of the park with that movie. And I bought this one because I liked all these movies, and also because it looked like they were brand spanking new. So that's the reason why I bought this. And we got Animal House, The Blues Brothers, The Jerk, and Car Wash. I love Richard Pryor. He's a good actor. Then I found Men in Black 3. I've seen those two, so I want to watch them. Wow. I've been wanting to watch this Batman movie and never really got a hold of it, so. And now I got it, and I'm going to watch it. The new Batman movie. I was happy to find this one. It's Alive 2 and 3. And I usually don't buy these things, but this was in really good condition. Simon Birch. And everybody gotta like Dark Crystal. And I got this to complete my set. Not a lot of people can say that they can complete this set, but I got Creepshow 3. I got all 3 now, so I'm happy. And then I went on ahead and I bought this. I mean, I paid a pretty good amount of money for this. I'm not going to say how much, but I knew it was coming out, and I decided when it come out, and I've done watched it, and up one side and down the other, I loved my wrestling, so I bought the Best of a Great American Bash. And the classics, you can never go wrong with the classics. And then I bought this at a yard sale. Ginger Snaps Back for $2. Bought this one, Tom Hanks Big, for $2. Bought this Buffy the Vampire Slayer box set for $5. I could not believe that. And then everybody knows me, you know. Woo! Gotta buy it. Armageddon. I can't remember the year of this, but the reason why I was wanting to watch this was Shawn Michaels versus Mr. Kennedy, Mr. Anderson. And Triple H versus Jeff Hardy's. Yeah. I got Judgment Day for like $1.99. I went to Walmart and bought Decade You Were Born in the 80s, which is good. I got the 70s somewhere. That was good too. Bought this at Walmart for $5. It's an awesome movie. And then I like this because of the cover. This cover is just butt kicking, and I like Young Guns. It's an awesome movie, and I was glad to get it. And a lot of people, if you know about the DVDs and their prices and everything, this one is getting very, 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 very rare. And I don't understand why. And a lot of people didn't like this movie. But I remember it whenever I was a kid. It stuck with me still to this day. And I had to special order it. And it's getting to where they're having a hard time, especially FYA or these movie places, of getting a hold of these. Because places like Amazon and eBay, the people that selling their copy is wanting top dollar for them. But I was lucky to get this movie for $15, and I doubt if I ever watch it, but I'm going to watch it go up in value, and then whenever it goes up, I'm going to sell it. But I have watched the parts here. I've watched the Extra and Extra 2. I'd say this is probably my crown jewel in my DVD collection. One day I'm going to do a whole video of my collection. Some of y'all seen my videos about my collections, my video game collections, my DVD collection. I'm going to start doing a VHS. Because I've been seeing a lot of VHSs at these swap meets and these flea markets and stuff like that. And the old horror VHS, they're getting hard to find. And I'm not talking about the Halloweens. I'm not talking about the Friday the 13th. I'm not talking about Nightmare on Elm Streets. I'm talking about them old, low-budget movies like The Kindred. I seen it a couple weeks ago up there at the flea market. And I just had ran out of money, and I was like, yeah, I gotta have that thing. So then I went back, and somebody had bought the whole box. So, I mean, you know, and I've been finding out a little bit about Disney movies and about their cases on the VHSs. So I don't know if somebody would know about these values. Somebody please let me know, because I want to amass a collection of old horror VHSs and just box them up and put them up, you know, saying that I got these or I got that. Or, ladies and gentlemen, the old Jim Crockett Promotions videotapes of the Great American Bash or Starcade, Jim Crockett Memorial Cup, Great American Bash. There's one that I'm missing. Please let me know. The Bunkhouse Stampede. Oh my gosh. I'm just saying, folks, if you have them, hit me up, subscribe to me, and we can get something going on. But I appreciate y'all watching this, and I will see you later.